Explained. Season 1, Episode 23. The One with the Birth. It's baby time on Friends. Carol, Ross's ex-wife, goes into labor, and the whole gang descends on the hospital. Ross and Susan, Carol's partner, have been co-parenting rivals all season, and now they're about to meet the kid they've been fighting over. Meanwhile, Monica is hit with sudden baby fever, Joey befriends a stranger in labor, and Rachel has her eye on Carol's doctor.
So the whole season has been building this Ross and Susan co-parenting rivalry. And this episode just drops them into a hospital where they literally cannot escape each other. Carol is in active labor, and these two are competing over who gets to bring her ice chips.
They're having a watch-off while Carol is in pain. Ross brags about his quartz, Susan fires back with Swiss quartz. Read the room, guys.
It escalates fast. They can't agree on a name either. Ross thought they'd landed on Jamie, but Carol tells him Jamie was Susan's first girlfriend, so they went back to Jordy. But apparently, they never actually landed on Jordy. They just passed by it during a whole list of other names.
Carol finally kicks them both out. Honestly, good for her.
But the great move is Phoebe. She hears them fighting in the hallway, drags them into a janitor's closet to settle it, and the door locks behind all three of them.
Phoebe trapping herself in there was absolutely not the plan.
Now Ross's baby is about to be born, and he's stuck in a supply closet. But that's where the episode lands emotionally. When this day ends, Susan goes home with the baby and Carol. Ross goes home alone.
And Susan's just as scared. Nobody has a word for what she is to this kid. Both of them are terrified of being erased from this baby's life, just from opposite directions.
Then Phoebe talks about her own childhood. Dad left, mom died, stepdad went to prison. She never had enough people fighting over her. And here's this baby with 3 people fighting to love it before it's even born.
Nobody else could pull that off. Ross and Susan just stop.
Meanwhile, Joey has wandered into a completely separate storyline. He's watching the Knicks in the waiting area, and a woman named Lydia starts trash-talking his team. She's in labor, alone, no partner.
Most Joey thing this entire season. He panics when her water breaks, has absolutely no clue what's happening medically, but he refuses to leave. You show up for people. That's the whole Joey code, and he didn't even know this woman an hour ago.
And when Lydia's ex finally arrives after the baby is born, she softens on the Knicks a little. Joey made her feel less alone during the scariest part, then quietly stepped aside.
Meanwhile, Rachel went home and changed into a nice outfit. For the hospital, in the middle of a labor emergency.
Classic Rachel. Flirting with Carol's OB/GYN all night.
What about Monica, though? She's staring at babies through the nursery window like she's picking out furniture.
Chandler tries to be supportive and proposes a backup pact. If neither of them is married by 40, they'll have a kid together. Monica takes that as a direct insult. What is fundamentally unmarriable about her?
He walked right into that. But her mom is already on the phone writing her off. She's watching her brother become a parent at 26. The pressure is coming from every direction. Monica's baby fever isn't random. It's a pileup.
Back in the closet, they pry open a vent and crawl through the hospital ducts. They burst into the delivery room at 10 centimeters, and all that rivalry just vanishes. Ross is completely overwhelmed, narrating every body part as the baby arrives.
And the name? They've been fighting over Jamie, Jordy, nothing stuck. Ross spots the name on the janitor's uniform from the closet and suddenly suggests Ben. Everyone agrees instantly, named after a supply closet breakthrough.
The final scene is the whole group meeting Ben. Monica promises she'll always have gum. Ross does peekaboo, telling Ben he'll always come back. Genuinely moving after all that chaos.
And Joey calls the baby's name, gets absolutely nothing back from a 10-minute-old, and decides that can't be right. Give the kid a minute, Joey.
Ross is officially a dad. Ben is here. Rachel's confession to Ross, still undelivered. Season finale is next.